Here we go, my friends. Eternal Fire versus GIANTX. For those who don't know Eternal Fire, they beat the super team of Vitality. No one, but 2 times in a row, my friends. They are incredible. GIANTX, I think you guys already know. They kept the roster. They were good before, and now they are even better, my friends. This is a best of 5. I lied. Best of 3. I thought it was a best of 5, but no. It's a best of 3 grand finals, unless they're showing it wrong in the head. Well, let's go. West side, or boy, on chamber, eyes on YZ, especially here on Zwap, man. He's on chat. Man, these guys are very aggressive, and they are incredible aimers, man. Really good team.
Almost taken, but denied, forced back. The players now starting to come through. Cloud seen, and well, that spike down.
Oh, yeah, Eternal Fire have numbers here, Cairo. They've managed to shut it all down. Spear with 3.
It's been a pleasure to watch Eternal Fire, man. Low-key, every game that they played and you watch,
needs a few more headhunter bullets to get through this. Just 3 and 4 targets.
Players all low though, that's the big thing here, unfortunately though.
That is another thing also used to play for foot, play lock-in.
From Eternal Fire taking control of mid. This jet now very important to how this round goes out.
Yeah, that running bait for easy. Well play, guys.
Straight into the kill feed, so first 2 kills go the way of the defense.
I mean, the synergy between these players on Eternal Fire is really good.
They should just pre-prioritize.
And the caster was saying, so you're awesome, man. I actually didn't know that.
Drops, that's another set of tools lost. And Cloud isn't too far behind.
Only West side left again. Nothing he can do.
Here a third for Eternal Fire with conviction.
He has taken control of mid, but this is going to be a very straightforward execute for GX.
Player on site is cooped up in the corner. Is Skyland just waiting to receive GX?
How many?
They do crest the corner finally into the crossset, lays down the law as Eternal Fire just keep the ball rolling. This was a mixed investment from GX.
Bro.
Piston.
They are good, my friends. Everybody on this thing can shoot.
Early. You know, a little bit worrying. So, rifle versus rifle. A lot of light shields for GIANTX. And a few bodies dedicated towards mid here.
You're seeing the reveal come in.
Hunter's Fury
is placed into link.
Panic there, no?
Inhibits Anima's performance.
Where do I go?
Is he unperturbed
I don't know how to move.
Situation, diving deep into enemy lines, and does go punished by Westside.
A spike down, no, that's the biggest issue. So we look at Westside to try and recollect this spike.
Hat off the head means that Westside's position will be revealed. And
bro, they are getting destroyed. What the hell? Eternal Fire, they're the best in the world in this map.
Strong start. So Eternal Fire comfortable to walk out behind the cages and challenge this again.
Well, second ultimate used. Flickless is the one to get the kill, and as he walks through,
okay.
Is Stinger getting towards?
This is how they went around.
A clear
advantage
for GIANTX. They're going to invest another ultimate here through the Cosmic Divide, and that post plant, as we've spoken about, is very strong.
Yeah, Teho Annihilation and Breach ult available as well. At the very least, Eternal Fire might want to bait out some of these ults with how strong the post plant is.
That's right. Izzy trying to pop through the Cosmic Divide means that Ara takes his timing.
Ara, what a round, bro.
Working out.
Oh, he's alive. Ara! What the hell? What are these moves, bro?
Dead.
That's a massive
like a ninja
from him. And I think that's going to be GIANTX to win the round.
No 7-1 today, baby.
But one which they'll be happy to walk away with
my
the
God,
result
lost it
of
GX.
Doubling up the round count as the GX do have the advantage, but once again, Izzy,
repeating a play that worked for them in the past.
He now begins to walk down mid and nobody challenging this position at all.
So always watching his back.
When does
Easy, man. He's always going for aggressive plays, man. Always.
Make it for him.
Another player that is getting a lot of space,
especially
on sides.
And they are aware of these gaps. The timing's on the drone there. For Izzy to
beautiful.
And the follow-up.
Oh my
Nearly
God.
A third.
Perfection, Izzy. Perfection.
Away from Ara, who dives in to reclaim the spike, but that's about it.
Yeah, and he wastes key pieces.
I always like it,
to try and grab it. There's going to be no refract, there's going to be no dash, so wherever GIANTX try to hit,
but Turkey, they've got so many incredible talents, bro. It's actually insane.
Eternal Fire, with this in mind, begin to go through their own list of protocols, get Izzy back out on B, and just support the side of the map which has been under the most pressure so far. GX are looking for an A finish.
And yesterday, I think there was a round
has managed to bridge the gap
they even dropped
least with the spike on
a
his
Vandal
back.
for him. He got Vast, and they just play like that,
You
man.
can see already, Izzy investigating.
They're giving a lot of confidence to Izzy, and he's delivering, man.
Not Sterben, apologies.
Rubio on the flank.
Grubinho.
He can
Did you
smoke
see
the
how
trap.
much value he can get from his point?
If Eternal Fire do want to retake, they have ults available. Cosmic Divide invested, just saving the
Bro,
null
he's got
command
another
for
one.
now.
What the hell?
With how strong GX's post plants have been, it's going to be
Ace?
important. But still, the round is not yet won. Westside in play with an operator by his side. Ara as well. 2 clean kills.
Oh my god.
Just unable
Another
to
thrifty.
make anything
But
more of the
Weezy, what a
situation.
round, my
They
friend.
go 2 for 2. The possibility of a flank coming in through middle, as GX did make that a priority early. Sturban forced to fight, but Westside from an elevated position will drop him into the abyss. The corpse falls 40 stories as the spike goes in.
Usually the team with the advantage in the post plant is the one to win, whether that's retaken or holding. So right now, GIANTX probably favourites to win this round.
But that's where the KO ult comes in, and Eternal Fire put a high priority on winning this round. Westside elevated position still gives him a potential angle into security here. He's yet to be asked of, as it's Flickless going 1 for 1. Miss shot off Izzy means that Ara can then follow things up.
Yeah, I gotta save
And
this
with
up.
that, it is looking secure for GX.
Oh,
Izzy
can he
looking
save it
to
though?
escape with the operator, but Cloud is a couple steps ahead, as GX have been in this round.
Well, Spear will have to give up the site, which he's happy
Yeah,
to
they're playing
do
retake
so.
here.
And you see
Last round
those
of the
trips,
half.
Those are kill trips. They know exactly what they need, but
Anticipating there.
look
Wanna
at
try to
where
make
the
it?
ultimate's checked up.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Ara now missing his opportunity to actually take the heaven space off of the stunt. So Spike goes down, and it's 5 versus 5.
Bro,
Very quick flood
Flickless
back
full
here from
HP
Eternal
still.
Fire, though. Spear caught
Good
in the
shot.
crosshairs. Can't find what he was looking for. And the aftershock is opportune from Flickless
now
because
it's
it's managed
almost
to
impossible
stop
retake.
that initial wave coming back in from the defender's
Against
side.
Astra and
And this
Teho,
post
bro.
plant now looks
Gotta
even
go
more set up
fast.
with Westside holding heaven. Ara holding CT, and the trades looking great. GX look to trade things out 6 to 6, but Noah Sterben can provide something magical. It won't be the case. Being prepared through Cloud, and with the stars going down, they're immediately committed to salvos. Cloud has taken damage, and he's fully blind and pulled into the open. Does have the support of Grubby, and he's had
Oh
the
my
answer
goodness.
he's needed. About to win the pistol round all by himself. GIANTX will strike first in the second half. Feels as if now
Ara.
it's GIANTX starting to...
Ah,
not like this. It's about to
no,
stay
like
flex the
this.
muscles and win
No, like
what
this.
could be a very pivotal
Oh my
round.
god,
Of the
bro.
round. Yeah,
No.
absolutely, it's been nice knowing you.
Should they have
GIANTX
these,
up to
brother?
8. Sorry, not the operator, it's the outlaw. Ready to fire
good
away.
damage, man.
First
It's already a
shot
5v4.
sent,
I'd have got
and
first
Izzy
blood
now
pushing mid at the
activates the
beginning of the
players
round.
on site are under fire. It is a nice hinder, but how is this going to hinder the take coming through? It seems by
Eternal
the
Fire,
headhunter of
confirm
Westside and
being
the
big
rifle of
trouble.
Ara. It should be what GX needed. A bonus round converted. The spike on the floor.
Free
And
upgrades,
GX up to
money
9.
on GX now
Utility
is
usage
insane.
is so
Oh, it's a great flash and a
God,
great setup
that's
as well. But you
nice,
can see
that's
Ara
nice.
now
He saw
starting
the
to
head.
activate off the back of that
but
contact.
I think actually better that he
Spear
fell
not
there.
quite able to capitalise. So Ara forced into a position he doesn't want to be in. Back to the wall. Can he find anything off the back of it? The answer, no. Well
Yeah, he
cleared
knew, bro,
by
he knew.
Spear.
Yeah, the decision there from our
Now 5v3.
was to just move forward and take
Oh
the
my
jewels.
god. He
Flickless
played without,
has
yeah, he
the
picked
cross,
that
but
without
he can't do
confidence.
anything to
And
stop it.
in that situation, he needs
That's
to
a
try to go for the
fantastic
kill.
shot.
That was the only way for them to come back in the
Tour de
round.
Force is up next. A big obstacle in one, which will actually be scanned, but not one
Unless?
that will be easy
Nah,
to
he's
clear
bad, bro.
out. Izzy round the back
What?
like ships in the night will finally get the kill.
Deho, there is nothing you can do, my
Cloud
friend. You gotta
looks
save this
like he
weapon.
doesn't want anything to
8
deal with.
to 10.
Choke points.
Stats for you, my friends. Finally, I know.
a
It's
quick
about time.
take after the timeout, or will be a
Easy
slow
19
default
kills,
from
bro. The
Eternal
guy is
Fire
insane.
with 4 bodies outside of A main. For me,
Get that pixel solo
signals
players.
only one thing, and that is full pace towards the A site. Cloud and Grubinho, the
God.
ones to hold
Oh
it down
my
for
God.
GIANTX.
Longest recon dart of
Yeah,
all
bro,
time,
that takes
but
forever.
Grubby has the util support here, and GX are fighting for the main control. They're winning it as well. First couple go their way, but then Eternal Fire have a retort. So overall, green lighting access to A, but they've still not made it past this initial line of defense.
Yeah, they're thinking with the delays.
And they still got a lot of time to...
here already, which there is, but not
Ada has
on
ult.
site. GIANTX are waiting for the response, a tap of the spike, and especially with that wheelie ultimate, the converging paths, that could be the real
Nicholas has everything.
difference maker.
We're going to try pick.
GX walking back out. Is it into
Oh my
trouble?
God.
Spears up on the line, but the util drops in, and that's where things start to get scary. Westside walking out, but Spear has this one accounted for. First shot lands, and Westside can't meet the same sort of success, not until he has a second crack at it. Skyland now in the side. The veteran in the 1 versus 1. Spike at his disposal, time as well. Westside playing a patient game.
Waiting for the spike to be committed, at least so we knew. And with that being planted now, he has to retake with an operator. And Skyland's gone above.
Westside has been good for this shot, and with Skyland giving away the game,
Good
Westside has a
position,
rough
Sova.
idea where that Sova player
Still has
is.
run as well.
Now
no.
tucked in close.
Yeah, he got the kill
Westside
here.
peeking. Skyland peeks away and just looks in the wrong direction.
Nah, that's
Westside
insane.
winning
That's
the
insane.
1v1.
That's actually
Not a
insane.
problem.
Nah. What
As
the
GX
fuck?
in the final 30 seconds, forged in the flames of the Spanish Challenger League and up against their Turkish opponent. There's little to be said of this attack right now. The wall goes up and it's panic stations. No rotation called behind this for the defender's side. But
Oh my
Eternal
God.
Fire
Oh my
fully
God.
committed.
Ada!
The crowd! And as he shoots into the
Legendary,
rich
bro.
environment, he's rewarded for
I
his
love
effort.
it. I love it.
A sidestep of Sturban stops him from falling off
my
the
God,
edge.
GX
But Eternal Fire
cooking.
are dropping away from this.
Nice round,
Needs
boys.
to kill
Nice
Flickless
game.
to give himself half a chance, but as the rest
Oh,
flood in to
he's
deny
feeling
it, it's GX all over Eternal Fire.
Map point.
Way back in.
Oh my God, Westside still gets the kill.
GX coming back in with retake. Teho ult available. They don't disrupt early. They play the numbers game.
Sterben playing up close and personal. A question of who clears and if they can clear him, because this is an opportunity for a phantom up close that goes amiss, goes awry.
Yeah, that's the
Now
game. That's the game.
back
Clean
into
retake
the
from
site.
GX.
Spears operator has to try and hold on, has to try and win Eternal
Well
Fire
played, guys.
here, but with
It was a
this
good game,
position
man.
right now,
Eternal
they
Fire,
are
they
bearing
played
on
good too,
down.
but
It'll be
GX
GIANTX
was better,
to
my
win their own
friends.
map pick.
It's a
GX
very strong
pulled the
team, my
plug
friends.
on an
Very
early
strong
map win
team.
for
Leave a
Eternal
like,
Fire
subscribe,
here.
activate
And
notifications,
if
my
there
friends.
was
Follow me on all
around to
social medias.
demonstrate
Links on the
how assured
description.
and confident they are in their micro, in their team play, it would be that. They set up for the retake perfectly. You can see Skyland was in a position towards Heaven to actually interrupt that and cause an issue.
The Sova has already taken damage and players distracted, dragged away
Both
onto the
Ara
B site
and Easy
forced
on
now
Neo,
to
man.
try and stand up against a
Let's go.
barrage of Eternal Fire players.
Oh!
Cloud on 5 HP.
Cloud, have I ever
Should
told you?
never have
I'm
got
big
away
fan,
with
bro.
two.
Big fan.
But it's the two players on site, on B, that we have to look at next to hold things down. They do so successfully for a moment, but it is a 2-on-2.
Westside to get overwhelmed here.
It looks like he is going to be able to withstand, though, as he's trying to play Grubby in from Market. Swing out, denial of the spike. 45 seconds Skyland has to win this one. They'll at least get the spike back and a route in towards the backside. A tap does bring out Grubby from Market. A headshot.
Oh my God, Skyland! Yo, that was nice, bro. The guy is a clutch player. Clutch player.
No TPs.
Oh, Grupinho.
Shot through the smoke though. It's Spear on the
He's going to
receiving end.
survive.
Tunnel
Oh,
Fire
solid.
trying to accelerate towards the A site, and Grubby taking damage, gets revealed. Izzy punishes. 20 seconds. Eternal Fire creeping closer, but the bodies are here for GIANTX.
Okay.
Ara taking the timing through the smoke, but Cloud is still alive, deep in the site.
Oh, nice
entrenched
movement by Cloud.
behind the metal box. He's only good for one. It is a 1v1.
Oh, he can plant.
And the spike's out in elbow,
Oh
so
my
Flickless
God.
cuts off the life support. These sonic sensors are going to be a great counter to the Neon moving in, and has already slowed up the pace a bit.
And it has, and GX have already started to take control of the
Eyes on the
kill
flank.
feed here. And you look at Ara, starting to make his way through. No real sentinel utility to stop him. And with that spike down, the other two players are trying to play away. The paranoia looks good, has hit at least 2. So Ara takes his timing, at least 1. Can he get more than this?
Bro, he got 2 or no?
In fact, he's going to play in Grubby, who's ready to set up the round for a GX win. Spear can get the trade transfer.
Control this round as best as possible. Izzy, on the other hand, does have the overdrive, but Cloud sends him his marching orders. And Spear following this up with the Sheriff can't get anything done either. GX putting Eternal Fire away quite handily in this one, which is important for the next.
Last player standing.
One more Cloud, and make the clip.
And as you said, keeping a defender side economy on their side, Skyland. Oh, getting himself
Nice shot, Skyland!
getting himself an ultimate online.
Most importantly, GX bring bodies to
Oh,
this.
almost a
Is he
blast.
able
Bro,
to
look at his
find one? And,
HP.
it's a collat damage onto Grubby as well, which means that he's dropped to 5 HP. GX trying to make something out of this initial fight, but not rewarded.
Cloud in position. He could be the artillery that Grubby needs to create chaos. As the players do start to try and scale up A now.
But can't trade off of this deep corner that Grubby is currently sat in.
Grubby,
Needed the first shot to land, but
looking
swings
good
at
for
it
Eternal
early.
Fire.
And Sturban will drop him.
Cloud.
Everything on Cloud here now, and with his position revealed, you're not
Bro, that was
expecting
close.
much. Still finds one, but that won't
Only
cut
west side
it.
left, and I think he's already going
West
for the
side.
save, my friends.
Watches the bridge fall away.
This is most likely going to be towards A.
Still no info for them
Yo,
in
they're
B,
not gonna
of
give
course,
an easy
but
kill for you, alright?
Ara
Will
has a
they?
huge
Like, the fade will?
opportunity.
Okay,
Not
okay,
gonna
they had a
find the shot it
plan.
was
Oh
looking for,
my
but
god!
Izzy can slides back in to confirm it.
Cloud.
Cloud following up with the ult, but that only gets 1. Res comes through, Stubborn back on their
Nice.
feet. With that new lease of life, the Nightfall comes in. Grubby trying to stand his ground, can't find the shots, and with that, the sight falls. Eternal Fire in position, but Westside chasing this up with another
Oh my
ult,
God.
which misses, and they were still going. As the
Okay,
fire
okay,
keeps
this is good for
burning.
Eternal Fire. Flickless
Seems like
forced to
Flickless
save,
will be able
and I
to
think their money
escape with his
shed.
life and rifle.
I was thinking of a double peek here, but Grubby takes it solo off of the jump, and Ara left rendered useless.
I don't think he's useless. He's at least holding on towards A main, but the rest of the team now maybe a little bit stressed in the form of how they have to hold on to the rest of the map. Cloud just walking down mid.
Sturba needs the
Vanish.
crosshair in the right place, but
Man,
as he's
it's
tucked to the
normal.
wall,
The
finds
thing is to
Cloud
push
back.
when they are numbered disadvantage.
As you
So
say,
it's marked by
Ara has
Eternal
his
Fire,
part to
just
play in
pause
this
the
round,
round.
and the
20
question is,
seconds.
does he want
That's all
to
you need.
gain any additional ground?
5v3 now, they can win the round in a
Somewhat
clean way.
held back
Money
by
on
the fact
GX,
that
not
mid is
good.
now an issue as well. GX's strong side is the B site.
Man, I want to see a third
As
match.
he walks and can actually get stunned up, and he pops the ultimate just in case of a pop out. That's a big double and puts this round into trepidation for Eternal Fire. But
Oh, the res as
Westside
well.
needed to hit his shot onto the stage,
Ara.
or else Ara was going to be put in a 1 versus 3.
Not willing to play the 2-on-2.
My friends, regardless
Izzy will
if
punish.
Eternal Fire wins or lose, we
Back
gotta
up on
say
his feet
they are really
As
good,
a
man.
changed up this A-hold at all, though, in terms of how they've been playing it. Yet to see Westside get involved either as the deadlock. Often good for it.
Okay,
Well,
good
the
run, man.
timing of the
Still gets the
paranoia
kill,
just a
is it?
little off, and that's what's going to net Grubby's death. But Ara at least able to trade out. Worried
Man,
about
Ara,
Sturban's
I'm big
position,
fan. I'm
clears
big
him.
fan. What a
And
player,
now
bro.
one away from a second slide. Will retreat. Happy
What a
with
big
what he's
Jax.
got. But that spike still makes its way towards A.
GX showing discipline in this situation to drop back where there is support available for them.
Oh, the timing.
Oh.
It's insane.
It's on the
Anima
stage,
nearly
right?
getting a chance to go and take
matter.
a fight
Spikes
on
drop.
GIANTX standing
Got a lot
on
of
each
money.
other's shoulders.
Look at the triple pick, the
looking
discipline.
like a unit.
Oh,
in
even
this
got the
round.
timing there, but
And that is
still
the
die.
difference from what Spear is going to be very, very late here in B main. It's
Man,
all on the
he's
market
forced to
players
make a
and
choice
mostly
here.
Ara for
Okay.
GX to hold.
That
That's good,
timing
that's good.
on the deadlock wall,
What?
absolutely huge.
What the hell?
Arnold missing out could be a problem.
Okay, still gets
not
the
here,
kill, gets
not
out.
now, as the second chance works out. Only Ara really seen. That means that Westside gets played in. An overdrive used as well. And 20 seconds remaining for that spike to go down. It's GIANTX are at the advantage in the player count. Trying to be proactive, trying to win the round, and it seems like Anima might have his hand forced. It is. He tries to attempt to get the spike down, which he's successful in, but
bro,
not
what a
in
pleasure to watch you play, bro. Beautiful shit.
For 7-5 on the half switch. This wall disguise, and this is a mid play, and GIANTX looking to start to walk away, but it's off angles that they opt for.
Ara caught by utility. Westside still favoured though, and with that, he can support. Skyland swooping in and finding
Man, yo.
for
VCT things, Turkish things, plays eyes on Skyline, bro. What the hell is this guy? So good.
Beginning cleanly, quickest out of the blocks, half to half. It's a little different on Abyss. But initial attempts have been harbored. Grubby
what the hell is this weapon?
Kill on
what?
towards B. That's all the Viper
what was that scheming?
The anchor missing and seeing an opportunity here to try and strike.
That's a new skin?
Well, Cloud just stuck on the edge of the slope.
Oh my god, this Spectre, bro. Only then. This is the forbidden round. So if Jax loses this one, it's GG.
The stage can be, as the players out of main start to assault towards market. It is a 3 versus 2 in favour of Eternal Fire.
And they have upgrades now as well. A couple of Phantoms filtering back through.
Yeah, and that spike on the other side of the door as well. So the problems continue to build for Eternal Fire. Flickless low himself.
A game of spam, not one you want to play.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with the health pool. Much more in favour.
Oh, they saw it, no?
There was a barrel just seen. So Grubby is taking more damage himself. Does get the spike though.
If GX managed to pull this one off, it's the steal of the century. Eternal Fire playing by the numbers.
Actually, Viper is solo, right?
All on Grubby here.
Trying to play into the stack, and that's the problem.
Had to go for the
I
play.
said before,
And guys, we are going
of
to
Eternal
a third
Fire's
map.
bonus
Unless
buys, but they could feel it here
something crazy
and
happened
now.
here in this game.
Flickless makes his stand from market,
My friends,
trying
who
to buy
is going
something
to
that feels
wait? No, there's a
impossible.
way. There's a
He
way.
already gets it started off perfectly. That
Who is going to
Molly
watch
might be a
the
little
grand
off.
finals of
As both
CS
players
Major
now
today?
Stand tall, look to stand up against the Viper, which
imagine?
they will win. Stepping with 4 and Eternal Fire with double digits.
In the second round, achieve a bit of space.
But it's not just space that you need, it's the value round the other corner. As the players try to get towards A, but completely choked. Closed out. Maybe not for long, though. The rifle of Skyland will do it.
It's Kylie. I'm like big fan. I'm big fan already, bro. Big fan.
Eternal
Don't really know you, but I'm
Fire.
big fan.
Who has consistently
21 kills
regionally, never had
for
that
Skyland.
opportunity to lift a trophy. This could be his first and the start of something special.
Damn, bro.
Eternal Fire 2 rounds away.
Against a very strong roster, my friends. That is Jax.
Something new, has it?
Man, I would put Jax, I think, on A tier
Does it feel right
for EMEA next
to
year.
continue through mid?
I think that's fair.
Because GX are stalled out at this moment in time. And they've walked straight into Izzy's off. He hasn't been able to get the kill, but at least
Would
they
be
know
S
about
tier
it
though.
now.
That's the question.
Paranoia wagered.
So we
You
gotta
can
put
see
Jax
where
above
GX wants to
PC,
go through top mid, but the slow
Vitality
is
for now,
perfect.
for now.
Skyland again, striking into the heart of GX on the rifle round. They need to
Liquid,
win.
I'm not sure.
So Flickless and
BA
Westside
as well.
can step up to the occasion. They slip through the net and it's bearing their way.
Yeah, my
Again,
friends.
Eternal
GG.
Fire in these situations.
Now, a market well stocked. Well, I mean, the fact there's so much here, even Izzy's operator, they have everything that they need now to finish this one, and they can feel it. They can feel that there's blood
Bravo,
in the
Eternal
water.
Fire. Bravo.
And
Well
they
played, boys.
will
Well
win out
played.
the match.
GG.
Match number 2,
Gibson disconnected real fast there, bro. He's not happy.
Pushed to a deciding map.
Yeah, and it's a decider which this grand final deserves. Eternal Fire.
Yes, bro.
Didn't make
We
the
really do
run
deserve a
through
third
their
map.
side
Well
of the
played,
bracket
Eternal
to
Fire.
be
Thank you.
presented
Let's
with a
go.
2-0 loss.
Leave a like,
And
subscribe,
walk away
activate notifications for
empty-handed
friends
here in
also.
Project
Follow
Blender.
Project Blender
GX
on all
having to
social
show
media.
us now
Support
some
them and
grit and
because they are
determination
supporting
to
our
flip
community,
this
they are
one on
supporting
its head,
our
Cairo,
Valorant
because
esports,
as
okay?
we
Let's
moved
go.
From gauging this
Here
execution
we
as to
go.
whether
Final map.
something they want to fight immediately, and you can see with the flash
Oh my
in from
God.
Cloud, he wants to do so. Grubby holds the line for just a moment. Eventually they will drop and Cloud can just about get out with his life.
One enemy remaining.
Find the shot that follows it up onto Spear as well. Spike in, Anima with time against him. And numbers as well. Westside in through the TP. Doors open up and Izzy knows it.
So
Outlaw on the line and supported here as well. The Westside wins the first of those duels and can't quite follow up with the second. Still Lamps control for GX and they will base this retake attempt off the back of it. Flash comes in, but it's over the heads of Skylan and Anima. Both will fall as a result.
Yeah, it's favorite position.
And the defuse starts to get worked on. The hand's busy, but quickly pulled off it by the gravity well. Time ticking away, but there's little delay left here for Eternal Fire. Spear's got to start winning some of these fights, and he just can't cut it.
Okay, easy.
It's looking like
gotta
a B
find the
play,
kill.
though.
He dies
Skyler not
around
gifted an
silver.
opportunity to take what he
Westside
wants.
off angle,
Westside
gets
will
the
be.
kill easily.
And with that, Izzy
EF.
is gone. Another gap opening up.
They need a miracle.
Skylan
Didn't
can make
Skylan.
the difference, though.
and Westside all alone in hookup, but he is calling for support and has it.
Another double TP from GX. Skylan's got a lot of work to do, as does Anima. Skylan getting his hands dirty again, though.
Well, at least Westside cleared, so Hooker control back in favour of
Hooker
Eternal
trash.
Fire, and they do have the ultimate.
Look at this quick reposition from GX, however. Into Garden at a moment's notice, and now Skylan's backed up against the wall. Flash clears for info. Won't let Ara out of main just yet. But when he does finally let loose, it's up close.
I hate this shotty. I'm not
Easy
gonna
to
lie, I
close
hate
it
this
all
shotty.
out.
I hate this weapon so much,
Spear
bro.
dropped.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
And in the second stage, he really made himself known as one of the best snipers in the region. But even then, you can't send out a second shot before falling to Sturban. Good timing,
Nice,
Izzy.
Izzy.
Finally, the waylay.
Nice
Starting to get
play, bro.
active,
Nice play.
tearing through
Let's
GX
go.
as they try and make a stand on the A site.
Planted.
This has to be the round for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, it's
Looks
the best
like
chance.
it.
They still
Two
got Molly.
players to come
Brings
back
us one
in.
away from the up to strike.
Cloud and the Sage of Westside.
We got Astral Till.
Crossfire
Yeah.
set up
They lose
here
this round here.
from Anima's
Then
position in
GG.
bench. The smoke makes things a little more difficult and gives Cloud an opportunity to flash himself out. No trade. Westside still lagging behind here in a 1v3
Man, this is a
situation,
monster,
and as
bro.
much damage as he would like to heal off, he won't be able to pick that one out. Izzy online.
Quickly, Eternal Fire need to be careful, and that ultimate will leave at least one player stranded.
Yeah, it's Spear at the back with a spike in his hand.
Okay, got everybody.
Waylay ult sends.
What?
Izzy
Oh
dashing
my
in,
God.
over the wall he goes. And gets
Easy
all
Medina.
three.
Damn, bro.
Deleted by the ult in the end. But despite GX's best efforts to
was
guide
beautiful.
Eternal Fire into the op, they walk away with the numbers.
Ara also used the showstopper, so it's just the two rifles in the hands of the two remaining players of GIANTX.
Yeah, but they still gonna win this
One
round.
of them's got a longer barrel than the other, though. And Ara laying it all on short is the player of most interest to us
Anima has
right
sold.
now. If Eternal Fire can get this into post, they have plenty of tools.
They have the Cosmic Divide, that's going to stop the operator
Yeah, nice
getting the
ult.
value. And the players
that's
of
going for the
Eternal
play.
Fire
It has
need
to.
to realise about Ara's position.
30 seconds
Playing
left.
from this triple stack again, just looking for something, maybe a quick
Okay.
denial of the
Bring
spike,
us on
but
the
won't
flank.
happen. If Eternal Fire can take up post, they have Brimol and they have Molly.
But
They
it's the-
did have
Yeah, they
Molly.
just need to
well,
hide,
it's the
bro.
flank that's most important for
They don't
GIANTX
even
now. Is Ara
need
knowing
to do
about that he's
anything.
at back of sight?
Just hide.
Ara still roaming through lamps. Eternal Fire
This is
backed
actually
up into this
impossible
deep post
for-
plant. That's where Grubby has to be
Man,
the
the
star
only
of the show,
reason,
and he starts
the only
well.
way they can win is
Sturban
if you do
falls,
that. You
2 on 2.
actually, you literally don't need to do
Ult is
anything.
prepared. And on that first tap, Anima makes no mistake. Onto the smokes. Will get half. Ara has given his
Oh, they
life
got
up
half,
for the
though.
cause, and it might not be in vain. There's still a smoke here. Astro player dead.
Bro, if
Has
they
to be
lose this mind, I would lose my
Spam
mind.
will
I would
land,
lose my mind.
and
I'm not gonna lie.
Skylan isolated on B.
So the operator not
Ara.
dissuaded from the flash,
Has
and
the
it'll be
satchel to get
Ara
out if
and the
needed.
kill feed first for this round.
Okay.
The Sage Res not needed just yet, but the utility looks good to force Ara out, but he is able to escape.
Ara gets another one?
Low as Ara gets another, and that's
as well. Time is
now
low.
stranded
Round is over.
on B
Round is
long.
over. Ara
Eternal
single-handedly
Fire might
winning the
just have
round.
to concede, or it'll be brute force to
Do they
get
still go?
themselves
No,
out
right?
into a spike plan. 15 seconds remain. That spike back down on the
These
ground.
are mains of fate,
It
bro.
looks like GIANTX
Damn,
are
bro,
gonna
what the
win
hell are they
round
doing going this
number 5
round?
for them.
Means a lot
Stats,
right
my
now
friend,
when there is a
stats.
lack
Let's
of
go,
utility
let's go.
at times to
Okay,
clear you
only
out of some of those positions.
Ulti here in the round is from West side, but Flickless is one away from his.
This feels like the opportune moment, the gap that you've been waiting for.
35
Straight
seconds.
away an orb in your
One's
face.
low up first
The
side.
utility denied. Trying to get back. Eternal Fire can't even get out. 30-second mark is already well past.
Yeah,
and
they
as
were
the
waiting
players
too long,
try
actually.
to get into the site, they're completely denied.
Well played.
GIANTX look to get up to 6 right now as there are 4 players up and only 1 on Eternal Fire's side. It's Izzy the captain.
He has everything left to play with. The blind is
Yara.
It is a collateral kill instead.
When we're seeing so many collabs, it's actually
insane.
insane. And bro,
for Eternal Fire.
Eternal Fire is
More of the same
this
problems
is bad
for
for you
this attack
guys. I'm not gonna
side.
lie, man.
12
This is really
seconds
bad.
now. No spike
4
under their
rounds, 4
control.
rounds, and it appears you guys have a chance.
GIANTX up to
3
8.
only?
And doing it with
I don't
flying
think it's enough, man.
colours.
What can Eternal Fire really do here? They've
Okay, he got
tried
trash,
the fast
so that's
plays,
something.
They've tried the defaults. Still a Cosmic Divide off the back of this as well, and it's going to be placed towards backside.
Yeah, incredibly deep. It's heaven, in fact.
Yeah,
So
the flash
this
is
aggressive
blinding.
line held by all members of
West side's
GX.
down with
Rotation
Raz.
coming in,
Spear.
and finally, Eternal Fire shows signs of life. But Grubby is here to stop it. The flash is just perfect.
Oh!
Cloud off the back. You can't deny the
He got it, he got
It's a
it.
2-on-2.
Good job, bro. Good
What
job.
would Eternal Fire have to
MVP.
win?
And it's one that Ara has an opt to try and get back into the site. Not the weapon of choice, but can he make it work?
Nade comes in, an attempt to play Grubby through, but Izzy has the line control, and Anima, even with a molly, wants
Yeah,
to
he
be
knows
there
what
to
the two players
support
are.
should anything go awry.
Oh
Bang,
my
not going to connect,
God.
but Grubby finds
Anima.
his.
Anima!
And when asked off, he steps up again. And GX making it a quick one.
Whoa, Eternal Fire though are pretty strong here in terms of the engagements they have. It's not looking great, but it is Skylan once again who takes things into his own hands. Ara's right clicks. Is that enough?
Yeah, the friends there.
As it goes to
Too good.
1 versus 1, Grubinho
Got
with
time,
his
got
ghost
molly.
in a hand and the spike on his back.
Esteban, you gotta win this
Both
one,
given
man.
time
If
to
you
play
lose,
here.
the
And
chances
just
of
waiting
you
for
guys
that star to come up
winning
for
this map
Sturban.
might ain't, bro.
Grubby's going to search this one out, and it might just be the 1v1 in spawn.
Sterben looks away at the wrong
Oh, he saw the butt.
time. Just seen the foot.
Big butt,
It's betrayed
Brimstone.
Grubinho as he tries to get into CT. But the clear, Sterben knows. There
Ah,
it is.
that butt,
Collected
bro.
pistol
Give it
round
away.
and will bring Eternal Fire. That's insane to commit towards one position. I know it's the bonus round, but my God, the timing almost there. The Hinder not exactly catching everybody that they wanted to.
Oh my
And
God.
Shit is crazy,
teams
bro.
just
Shit is
flinging
crazy.
everything but the kitchen sink at each other, and they
Oh,
walk
Grubinho,
away
Grubinho.
with no kills. Grubinho will at least, so the entry got.
Yeah, really nice timing from Grubinho,
Okay, only
spotting
Astro
an
Knight.
opening. Everyone
Sterban
was
with that
blind.
ghost.
And it leaves Sturban, the sole
bonus round
defender
for
of
Eternal
A,
Fire, full
with
buy
only
for
a ghost
GX.
to his name.
Players sending it towards A now. The rifles spamming through the smoke.
Hey!
Pushed out by the wall, and you having to use the grab well early, which might be a problem later in the round.
Oh, it has decayed Cloud, but
Planted.
no spike denial.
No.
4v4, and Seeker's here for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, at least Flickless off the board, so that's a big bit of delay gone, right? That decay, those mollies, they're gone. And now the players in
Go over.
towards trying to get this retake working, but Cloud spamming away and getting the kills that are needed. Eternal Fire.
What?
Knocking down a beer! And he could have just won the round. Grubinho's molly already used. The spike half the
Oh
lead,
my
but
God, this spear, how
Grubby
the
off
that
board
happened?
and- yeah, with the molly not hitting, there was never really any worry for Eternal Fire. They're going to hit the TP.
Yeah, and that's where Izzy now comes into action. Flash doesn't catch him. Outlaw in his hands. And GX walking right into this, but the shot's not hitting.
Yeah, there is a little bit of delay though. The players are out of shot for GIANTX.
Eternal Fire still.
Sure, a thrash already.
Flash to fall back on in retake.
Ara, showstopper.
With an ult of their own. GX have managed to bring this to post 5 versus 5, and so you start to feel like they have a chance here, taking up position behind the wall.
Yeah, you don't.
They do have a chance.
Hate this post play either. So GIANTX with that shot could put themselves right into the position that they need to.
You've really got to stick your neck on the line to clear out these numbers.
Insane.
Playing from the triple box, Skyland gets on the board and doubles up again as well. The plant is open, but the mollies are out, and GX are going to bleed this time bank to the final grains of sand in the bottom of that hourglass.
Don't take the windows now.
Big
one by GX.
Shattering the hopes and dreams of Eternal Fire. Had to be a full stick.
Oh my god, this is always the thriftest man
that GX were looking for.
Prime position to rotate if needed. GIANTX maybe being a little bit too easy to read here as Eternal Fire are the first ones on the kill feed. Where is that Cloud being able to combine off the grab? Well, we are somewhat even as Grabinho tries to hold the hooker, can't do it, and it's now up to the players on site.
Looking at whether GIANTX want to flip the map here. They know about at least one of those defenders flanking. The other is Izzy from long.
So Cloud looks to hooker. Finds himself probably one of the best spots on the site.
Doesn't know.
Does Izzy clear? He does.
Oh my god, he's dead.
He doesn't win the fight.
You're insane, Cloud.
On 8
Might be the kill of the game, bro.
Has to find 2. An impossible task, it would seem. Only one start, and the reposition from Ara looks good. A stun
Cloud,
which will
you
not connect, and Cloud with
incredible,
4.
man. Actually incredible.
Izzy is
stats for you, my friends. This is the round, my friends. Eternal Fire, if you lose, it's GG. If you win, you keep the dream alive.
Operator as well.
Still a long way to go, but round by round.
As well as the ultimates on his initiators as well.
Izzy went away from his ult.
Flash to set up Izzy here, but needs the herd of Seekers to be broken.
Oh my god.
Unable to offer that kind of support here as he's been so impactful in the last couple of rounds, yet still
I always say that. For me, Cloud has always been really good. But now this Jax thing is solid, you know, so it makes me happy, man, to see, you know, a good thing. Same thing for Shadows, man. Now, you can see, man, his game is stepping up as well.
Bank on that Brim ult as well. I'm not sure if the Molly's online. Sure, Spear has the wingman, but GX with the better of the tools, the stronger of the win conditions. And Eternal Fire need this.
They do.
Spear has
ult. It'll be a long road back to overtime. Gonna invest the Cosmic Divide to get onto the spike, but the players playing in front of it. West side, most importantly. Clouds flash out of the wall. Does end up going Eternal Fire's way momentarily. But with 2 controllers left.
Yeah, he gotta save the AWP, my friends. Man, serious.
They will push themselves to map, series, and championship point.
Yeah, these guys are insane, by the way. I like that. GG or OT. I would like to see overtime. I'm not gonna lie, but I think we're gonna go there. No, but I hope I'm wrong.
Solo play to start. Refract is active, but it does get plenty of players
big
in
ulti for Jax too.
Actually, GX are looking to take spawn control themselves.
Yeah, Nara's done so successfully. So Spike
down
good
luck, boys. Good luck.
Plan, which is really difficult to try and get through, especially with this Viper's pit down.
First couple fights are absolutely everything. Harris slipped through the net and he's going to catch these players in rotation.
He's an 8. He's an 8.
The Seekers don't stop him first, at the very least, wedging himself between the rest of Eternal Fire and getting onto the spike defusal. Izzy pops up, finally when needed. 5 versus 3 situation, but time is still the biggest enemy of the Fire. Trying to fight through the flames.
Molly.
It's Westside watching over this, and they're just melting beneath the bright light.
It's everything, bro.
Westside
his avatar
strikes the heart of Eternal Fire.
Oh my god, guys. Just like that. It's crazy game, bro. Crazy game. GG. What the hell is this game, bro? So many things on the screen. Jesus Christ. I watch this every day. It still gets lost. My friends, thank you so much for watching. Well played, GIANTX. Well played, Eternal Fire. You guys are really good, my friends. I hope to see you guys in VCT. Players or the organization as well. It was very amazing to watch you guys play. GX, happy that you guys kept the roster. You guys are looking really good. Keep this shit up. And my friends, that's it for the tournament. I want to say thank you to Project Blender for this amazing tournament, for the caster, the observers. They all did an amazing job. And my friends, thanks again for watching the games with me. We finished another tournament. I will walk with my dog now, and I think in hour 2 we got the grand finals of Spotlight Series, and I hope to see you there, my friends. That's it for today. That's it for this one. Have a great day. Bye bye. I love you all. Here we go, my friends. Team Vitality, also known as the super team, facing Team Liquid Academy, my friends. Vitality, they lost 2 times to Eternal Fire, my friends. I'm gonna tell you something. This game here is gonna be hard for them, because Team Liquid Academy, these kids, they are the future, man. These kids are cooking. They're playing really, really good. And also, this is the first time we will see Vitality playing pro, my friends. Chronicle on Killjoy. Man, I don't even remember seeing Chronicle playing Killjoy like ever. Low-key, one more in the count for him, bro.
And it kicks off quite quickly. Chronicle on the angle, gonna get shut out by Prox. 1-0 hits another.
Man, this is a good map for Liquid Academy. I respect Vitality for letting this open, because, man, at this point, this is just practice for them, you know? Like, they need to play against good things, see what they're doing wrong, trying to improve. There's still time for this to start.
But finally, there's an answer back in the form of Profec, but with the numbers so heavily in favor of Liquid Academy, you're looking
Eyes on Rex,
towards the final
GSR,
members
these
of
kids.
Vitality.
1-0-2, man. Bro, actually, the entire team is really good.
He is on the stage on this map, not needed just yet. As 1-0 makes it a hat trick. Rex Tone trying to get his hands dirty.
We got Mystic, there was one Fnatic.
Find Yampy before things get too interesting.
Prox, there was one Gentle Mates.
It's on towards mid because you have the turret on towards B long, so that's so much information for the side of Vitality that if they can put all the numbers here. But the thing is, they're cut off.
Chronicle has to go huge. Nice shot through the wall, apparently, as Durka gets the
Yeah, man, this is not a round that is over there.
Chronicle winning the lottery in that engagement. As Liquid Academy's numbers start to dwindle, they have to fight back, and GSR.
Man, mechanically, these kids are insane.
2 kills in exchange for the early 2, but it's Vitality.
It's a good run for Vitality, but Academy?
Good news, 3 on 2.
2 on this, man.
The thing is, with the Killjoy on, that's the utility down
Okay,
on towards
good
B,
shot.
so you're looking
Now,
at the rotate of Profec.
wait for teammates,
anchoring
put on the
towards
trade
A,
together.
Now back in towards support on towards B. 1 player left, 1-0 in the 1v3.
Yeah, Durka is just gonna go first.
But the opportunity to isolate initial 1v1s is gonna be slim.
And he knows he's got to go pressing for numbers, pressing for information. 2 bodies round the corner. Will try and escape into safety from
That was good.
Intentional drift as well. A lot of stuff that they can be a little bit punchy with, and instead they want to go towards mid, and it's GSR that picks up.
GSR, man, this kid.
Vitality want to overstep
incredible.
in the early round
Actually
towards
incredible.
Middle, through our, and that's where our battle stage punishes.
I covered some games from Liquid Academy in the past, man, and bro, he was always good, man. Always good.
Gather their thoughts.
I'm not sure how old he is, though.
Very much around that you either have to put everyone together or go for a retake and or save. So this one quite tricky. They go the wrong way though.
And it's nice to see them invest in this dimensional drift. Sure, they have the numbers, 5v3, but making sure they're not letting anything go overlooked. Inserts the Oro towards backside. The rest now falling into this B site. But the spike's still not actually down.
Mystic gives it a tap.
I need pulling them in.
Doesn't want to run the risk of being caught out by the rest of Vitality. On the other side of the map is the Astra though, so on a bit of a marathon too.
I don't understand, like,
affecting this retake. Chronicle.
Now you say, right? No! Yampy, that was clean. Yo, this crosshair is actually gold.
It's
not gonna lie.
that delivers with a double.
And Mystic is low HP, and you're looking at sure Profec's now being able to make his way over. The Cosmic Divide from Liquid Academy is invested, but there's one for Profec to work with. They just need to clear out the players towards backside. He's got one, but the trade is exactly there for Rex Toned.
Yampy needs another double. Waiting on the other side of the wall, invited into the fight, but Rex Tone had it held the entire time. For Vitality, 4v5 and 3 players on A. They've got to be careful. And now they're going to be separated, forced in, as you say. Rex Tone with the opener, though. And there's nobody here to support.
This is the kind of shit Vitality does that I don't understand, man. I saw in the comments, their decision-making is actually garbage. And, bro, I don't know if it... At first, I thought, bro, they're showing disrespect. You know, like, they're not respecting Eternal Fire. And then they played that one again. And I saw that the posture changed, but the decision making is just bad. It's actually bad. You know, they're smart players, but they make bad decisions all the time.
Trying to find these tags onto the Liquid Academy players. Will find one, but it's only on the last Arrow that it delivers good news. 1-0. Speaking of good news, tips the scales in favor of the Liquid Academy side.
Bro, they're gonna lose this game.
To do in
I'm not gonna lie.
and
They're gonna actually lose
unfortunately,
this game.
the only pictures that paint the Vitality